Good morning. This is day number 5 of our little excursion here in Edziza Provincial Park. It's another gorgeous morning. The sun is just coming over the hill and starting to warm things up. It's currently 7.5 degrees Celsius, so it's a chilly morning, particularly since the humidity has ramped up. We're at over 90% humidity now. Yesterday it was like 45 when we got up. So today, apparently another 11 kilometers, some steep climbing, 2 passes. So we're aiming to leave early. I got up earlier than the rest. It seems that it takes me longer to do things. Well, maybe I'm slow, maybe I'm just less efficient. So what's left is taking out a tent, packing up, and then starting to go. Body's still feeling okay, sore. Yeah, it's sort of saying, can we be done with this? But you know, it's still fun. So I'm looking forward to another really, really beautiful day. A last look around our lovely little campsite. It's just past 8 o'clock in the morning and we're about to get going. Everybody's packed up. What a good place to spend the night. So that was a quick steep climb out of the valley and our camping spot. And now off to the next cairn somewhere up there. This is a coffee crater. I don't think I'm going to climb that one. So this is, or was apparently, a lake. I must admit, I'm just enjoying the flat. Well, it's lovely walking. It's nice. I'm always amazed that in mid-August you still have those snowbanks. And there's the trail going up again. So while the wind is blocked, I'm gonna do a little bit of filming. So ahead of us, the lava field, and between those bumps over there, that's our pass. Pass number 1 for today. Look at this moonscape, huh? Unbelievable. Okay, we're on antlers on our way. We saw some wolf tracks that were following some caribou tracks. So all the best to the caribous. What nice walking. Flat and a little down. What a nice change from all the climbing we're usually doing. So while the landscape has been absolutely phenomenal and the weather, we couldn't have wished for better. This is now our 5th day hiking and we've had nothing but sun. Bit of a disappointment is the lack of animals. I mean, we saw a couple of caribou. Oh, and 5 ptarmigans. Those were cool. They were nesting and they flew up and yelled at us because we were disturbing them. But other than that, you know, it doesn't have to be grizzly, but a few more caribou, wolves, that would have been really cool. Okay, we're starting to climb. I'm gonna stop filming. In the midst of the lava field. Again, this feels like desert walking. Look at all the dust that our feet are kicking up. It's that volcanic ash, very dry, sink in a lot and kick up all the dust. Easy walking right now, very nice. When that ash gets a little moist, makes ideal footing. When it's dry, not so much. Yeah, we got confused. We thought we had to pass this little hill here on the right, but the GPS track said on the left, and it was right. We can actually see the trail ahead of us. Caribou tracks and human tracks. So this is obsidian, which is a form of black glass. I assume it's created in the heat of the volcano.
Yes, and if you fracture it just right, you could have a very sharp edge, which could be a spear point or an arrow point or a knife.
Yeah, cool.
So
there's Mark.
So we're out of the lava field. And
Not sure
now
what he's doing. Maybe he's looking for a rock.
look at this. And now we're going up to the pass. Crossing a small snowfield. The red is actually a kind of algae that lives in the snow. A quick look back to the lava fields. You can see where the flow used to be once upon a time. And now we're on the other side of the pass. That's the pass. And moving along the side of the mountain. Well, that was a bit of a challenge, picking your way through these rock fields, but okay. Now, onward. Just look at how green it's getting down there. I think today is the day when we start dropping down. Oh, what a nice saddle ridge up ahead. I think that's the direction we're going. It feels very pioneery, walking across these expanses of nothingness. No other people, no animals, just emptiness. It's humbling. Little specks here in the nature. So we've crossed this big plateau. Pretty much dead on 3 hours walking time, 7.6 kilometers. So that is really the fastest I think we've gone. But the terrain has been really good. Not as difficult, definitely the easiest terrain so far of the 5 days, which was a lovely change. Just to be able to hike and not having to struggle. So up there is where we had lunch, then came down to Traverse. And now we're following this lovely little creek. Down, 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 and then we have to go up towards the second pass for today. So that was almost exactly a kilometer descent And this is going to be followed by about 2 kilometers ascent, and you can see the pass up there where the snow is. That's a little scary, I must admit. Well, here's an interesting artifact. Looks like a piece of an airplane. From up there we came. You can see where a little creek comes down. Then we had another crossing. Pretty hard descent. And now the climb has begun. Oh boy, I was wrong. We have to drop down again before we climb up again. Holy moly. And that's the pass. Almost made it. The last bit wasn't too bad. Hard bit of work, but entirely doable. So we're done for today. Just made another group of hikers that went all the way up there. And you can see the range. And down here is where we're gonna camp. So for today it is 11 kilometers right on the dot. Took us about 5 hours of hiking without the rest stops. So day 5 hiking, day 6 of our trip is done, and we're in camp, and what a camp it is. Unbelievable. If you see my tent here, I'm right beside a little burbling creek. I know it's not the best spot to camp, but it's just so beautiful. And the view, $1 million view. Here, you see the ranges far away, just absolutely gorgeous. So, in many ways, this was the best day hiking. And it also had the worst moments in it. I thoroughly enjoyed the whole first part of our hike today. It was fantastic terrain, good footing, so interesting and enjoyable being able to hike in a rhythm. I did really not enjoy the climb. That was exhausting, it was hot. That brought me to my limit. But overall, fantastic day. I would say the best day hiking of the entire trip so far.